nobody.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody.
Find everything you need for the kids this holiday with low prices and free shipping on millions of items at Amazon.
If you're looking for the best place to pick up a pizza, might we recommend the place with pizza in the name? Call Pizza Hut now to pick up a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99. No one.
Here it is. The Cleveland Browns team against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's right. The Cleveland Browns team against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I wish we were. Need 3 things to do this job.
Go Cleveland Browns.
No rescue now!
All it takes is one person. Maybe that person is you.
Mr. Smith, unbelievable. What a beautiful catch. What a play.
Ola Adeni made that tackle downfield, and look at this collision.
Oh.
Somehow, thankfully, able to get up and walk off. Into the 10 he goes. From the 35. Baker Mayfield spins, throws, and he gets batted down. Ends up in the arms of Wyatt Tillard. Cameron Haywood is the one that knocked it into the air.
Come on, Cleveland Browns.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah, Hayward, he knocks it loose, and Teller's not really sure what the heck to do with it. Once he has the ball in his hand,
There's a lot going
those
on.
guys. There's a lot going on, yeah, but you get a ball in your offensive lineman, and you don't even think about knocking it down. That guy's going to catch it, 5-yard loss or not.
Which is exactly what happened. They faked it here, pass caught by Beckham. He's dropped immediately by Edmonds, a gain of 7. Well, the numbers are not good for Baker Mayfield. The quarterback rating of 75.2. There's a completion percentage, 9 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. The numbers are all down from a year ago. The ground game has been good when they go to it. Nick Chubb, 919 rush yards, number 3 in the NFL. They're faced with 3rd and 8. Mayfield, time runs out to his right, downfield.
Yes!
And in his second week with the Cleveland Browns, Kareem Hunt good for 20. And a good catch on the back end of it.
Well, here's Kareem Hunt. You're going to see he's the one who ultimately ends up with the ball, but he's trying to work this left side of the field. The Steelers lock up in man coverage, press at the line of scrimmage, just no separation. Mayfield keeps the play alive, as he's certainly capable of doing, but that's one heck of a catch by Kareem Hunt in what was really outstanding coverage overall.
On first down, Mayfield down the middle, Beckham. That's it.
Yes!
What a start.
Yes!
We'll check and make sure that Beckham crossed the goal line. Well, his knees knocked down on the grass, but what a good start.
Well, it's just speed, taking over. For Odell Beckham, it's just a straight post route. There's nothing real tricky to the route, not really a double move. Steven Nelson was the one in coverage. I think he came up, it looked to me like he came up a little bit short. Certainly they're going to review that.
Really?
They've had a hard time connecting those two. Last week, the first play of the game, they threw a 9 up the sideline. Baker Mayfield overthrows Odell Beckham. This time on the second play of the game, he hits him right in stride.
Here's the end of the play. Crowd doesn't like it. Beckham looks to be short as the knee and shin are down.
Fiddlesticks.
Either way, a strong start, either a touchdown or they're knocking on the door here early.
Ozzy, you're on my TV!
You're on my TV!
And I'm on both your TVs.
And of course, Squash is on TV!
Nobody cares. Whoa, 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 whoa. How are we all on each other's TVs?
Me on TV! Oh, I believe I have the answer. You see, the thing on the TV is a portal TV and it lets you video call
On your TV!
Me on TV! Portal! From Facebook.
Julie means more to me than anything. And I wanted to ask you, before I ask her, may I have your permission?
You're marrying her and her whole world. Shop Neo Wayne diamond engagement ring. That K.
Start saving with Target Holiday Deals. Get 25% off home decor, bedding, bath, and more. This weekend only. Save on everything you need for when friends and family come home for the holidays. New holiday deals arrive all season long, only at Target.
There's just something different to a Disney movie.
Verizon knows you love all things Disney.
I think we've watched every single movie at least twice, 4 times.
100 times.
That's why your unlimited plan now comes with Disney Plus on us for a year. Because the network more you can rely on gives you more.
This is the Google Home Mini. It plays all new stories from Disney's Frozen 2. Ooh, I definitely want to hear this. It's like you've captured the entire kingdom of Arendelle and put them in your house. But not in like an evil way. In like a good way.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available in the GMC Sierra. Step up to GMC and get over $11,000 total value on this next generation Sierra Crew Cab SLT.
This season, I'm risking $250,000 of my money each week when you play the Fox Sports Super 6 game. Pick the outcome of 6 games and play for free to win my money.
Based on this look, after the review, the officials have put the ball at the 1. Fantasy owners.
Fiddlesticks.
Baker Mayfield and
Run it again, Cleveland.
it's not a touchdown, and instead of a 43-yard completion, it's 42 yards. Yeah, first and goal from the 1.
Run it again.
Sunday, they couldn't get it in. And the numbers have just popped up. Mayfield's going to take it. And no signal. Now there is. Touchdown.
Yes.
There's a good look at it from the overhead. They've got the gaps covered. That's a nice job by Mayfield, being able to slide over one gap and getting it in. They were a little late on the signal. I figure once his stomach and everything's fully across the goal line, yeah, he's definitely in. That's a great job of finishing that off. All set up, of course, by the 3rd and long conversion to Kareem Hunt. Outstanding catch there. And then the big play finally to Odell Beckham Jr.
Now Seibert, who's missed 3 extra points, the rookie from Oklahoma, drills this one. The Steelers were one of the
Bullseye.
allowed an opening drive touchdown. That's no longer the case. 7-0 Cleveland, and we'll be right back after this from Progressive. Mayfield 4 for 4 on that drive. 64 yards and a touchdown run. And the big play, the Odell Beckham Jr. 42-yard catch.
Yeah, Cleveland this year, they've had some good starts on their opening drive where they've moved the ball and done some good things. Now, can they continue with it? But I think Baker Mayfield has a little bit more to work with. I think they've got a little better direction on what they want to do. And that was impressive both in this game.
Tony Brooks James on the return to the 21, maybe the stop. And now we'll look at the Browns and their defense. As they check into this game, 17th overall, 7th against the Packers. And at some point here, as you look at the names, and they're obviously great. Myles Garrett, a defensive end, he is tied for third with his 10 sacks. Schobert is Mr. Reliable in the middle. Greedy Williams and Denzel Ward, two great corners. At some point, Mason Rudolph and this Steeler offense has to try to open things up to give some room for that ground game. On first down, Rudolph throws, pass caught, Juju.
Get him!
And a nice gain out across the 35, a pickup of 16 yards and a first down.
Well, if you're going to be able to make plays in the passing game, that's a good place to start. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's certainly an accomplished guy. He's a heck of a player. He can pretty much do it all. And then once you get beyond him, they are really young and inexperienced at the wide receiver position.
Connor in the backfield, low snap. Connor can't make the catch. Through 9 games a year ago, Juju Smith-Schuster had 20 more catches than he has this year. A lot of that the Antonio Brown factor. And Smith-Schuster was drafting him behind him, had a Pro Bowl year, had 111 catches, over 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, but they don't have the two guys on the outside, so Smith-Schuster gets all the attention.
Yeah, and they don't have Ben Roethlisberger, so they're not throwing it as much either. You know, so it's certainly an effect.
Get him!
Without Ben.
Get him!
Pass is caught here by Vance McDonald.
Yes!
Stood up and driven backward by Mack Wilson after a gain of 4. Flag is down. There's Ben. Holding offense. And 78.
Fiddlesticks.
That's a 2-tackle, more left tackle. Alejandro Villanueva.
Oh.
There it is. That's Myles Garrett. That'd be a heck of a matchup between those two guys, but that's where they got Villanueva.
Fifth holding call against Alejandro this season. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Get him! Get him!
And nice run on 2nd and 20. Greedy Williams forces him out after a gain of 8. Here's tonight's GMC Professional Grade, presented by GMC, Myles Garrett. And the year that he's having in sacks, he has 10. That's tied for 3rd with Preston Smith for the Packers. And 11 tackles for loss, tied for 4th with Shaq Barrett on the Bucs. 3rd down and 12. This one downfield for Washington, incomplete for the flag. And there are 2 separate fouls on this play. There's one in the coverage at the back end, and there's actually 4 flags down on the field, 2 on the far side, near the Brown sideline.
Well, they'll get together and sort through this. Interesting decision by Steve Wilks, defensive coordinator. The Steelers were in 3rd and long, and they lock up and man across the board, press on the outside. There's a look at Steve Wilks, the defensive coordinator. But you see the coverage with 3rd and long, and it's just one-on-one on the outside. Denzel Ward never really gets turned around and grabbed.
Billy needs the hands to the face for 26. Billy's decline. Pass interference. 21. All in places on the foul. First down, Pittsburgh. So both on the 2 corners. Hands to the face on Greedy Williams with pass interference on Denzel Ward.
Yeah, Denzel Ward grabs James Washington's arm, and that's obviously a big gain when you get pass interference on a play like that. 3rd and long, and Mason Mason Rudolph and James Washington, they were teammates at Oklahoma State. That was Mason Rudolph's guy. James Washington, and in studying Rudolph coming out of Oklahoma State, he did throw a nice deep ball, and he put it out there and gave him a chance, but the pass interference kept him from making the play.
And off to Connor over the left side. Spins and takes it down to the 26. A gain of 7. How about some more on Mason Rudolph? Attended Northwestern High School in Rockville, South Carolina. Went to Oklahoma State in 2017. Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award winner. Third-round pick by the Steelers a year ago, and so far this season 4-2. As a starter, 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
He's a gym rat. He's a perfectionist. He really works hard, and that's what they love about him.
Get him!
Here's Connor. And he runs right into the arms of Sheldon Richardson. No gain.
But for Mason Rudolph, what I liked about him coming out of college was the fact that he was...
Force him in the field goal range.
He did not...
Don't let him reach the end zone.
Very end of his freshman year, and then he was a 3-year starter, so a lot of these quarterbacks today, 1 year as a...
Don't let him reach the end zone, Cleveland Browns.
4 years, and so he had a lot of team experience coming into this league, unlike a lot of other young quarterbacks.
Get him!
Rudolph got hit.
Oh.
Pressure by Schobert. And Rudolph could not get it to his target.
Yeah, well, Trey Edmonds, number 33, he's the one who gets his push right back into Mason Rudolph, and they're going to have a lot of opportunities. The Steelers are, for some of those one-on-one looks that we've already seen tonight, because of the style of play defensively by the Browns. They like to bring pressure. They blitz as much as anybody in football, and you get those one-on-one isolations.
Here's Boswell. Bobbled snap, and it's caught.
No good?
44-yard miss.
Yes!
But that was on this part, the exchange. That threw the timing, and the steps off for Boswell, and it's still 7-0. Cleveland.
You know we're playing around today? It's Christmas morning. Let's go. Riders around the world. Let's create some magic. We rise in 3, 2, 1.
Our kind of joy feels different. This holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
I did some early shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
I love it. I got us a little something too.
Yeah.
Yep. One for you, and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
I like that. Current eligible non-GM owners switch to GMC and get 16% below MSRP on most 2019 Acadia models. That's over $8,300 on this Acadia Denali. We are professional grade. GMC.
Oh. Smackdown.
Welcome back back to First Energy Stadium and Thursday Night Football presented by Bud Light Platinum. Aerial coverage brought to you by State Farm. Down below, Browns have it for the second time, up 7. And now here Chubb.
Chubb is back. Chubb is in.
10.5 brought down by Steven Nelson in the number 19 offense. 13.
Chubby Chubb.
The football. We had some issues up front. They just signed J.C. Treader to a contract extension. They lost David Njoku. He broke his wrist, the tight end, week 2 against the Jets, and then they're loaded on the outside with Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry. They cut Antonio Callaway today, waived him. There's a handoff to Chubb, and this time a loss on the play of
Fiddlesticks.
Cameron Sutton came up to make the stop. Troy, there are the numbers, but right now, as far as being opportunistic, taking the ball away, sacks, whatever you want to look at, this is top 5 defense in the NFL.
No doubt, and yeah, 12th overall as you look at it right now, but you've got to really look at it since they were able to make the trade for Minka Fitzpatrick and the impact that he's had and how much better they have played since that time.
Mayfield spins, throws, and Beckham is brought down immediately by Steven Nelson. Good, strong tackle by Nelson, who Beckham beat for that 42-yarder on the first possession. No gain here.
He likes covering this one a little bit more than that one deep down the field, but he does a great job of defeating the block and being aggressive with that quick screen pass to Beckham.
Third catch for Beckham, who is still sitting on 1 touchdown catch on the year. 26! Came close. First time they had it, 3rd down and 11.
Throw the ball.
4-man rush. Mayfield drops it off. Hunt breaks the tackle, and depends where they put him down. Came very close. The first down yardage may be inches short.
Yeah, this will be a decision.
Fiddlesticks.
I thought he might have made it, but maybe not. But Mark Barron, he comes up and he's just not able to make the play. Initially, I thought...
Run it again.
Nice job with the disguise and got Mayfield a little bit confused. But right there, Barron comes up. He's just not able to make the tackle. If he does, that's certainly 4th down. But just great individual effort there by Kareem Hunt.
Run it again.
He's got his call sheet. I think of this short, there's no question he's going for it here.
Go for it.
We don't have to worry about that. By the nose of the football, Hunt, who, by the way, led the NFL in rushing for Kansas City 2 years ago at over 1,300 yards. And last week, or a few days ago on Sunday, when Chubb and Hunt were in the backfield together, it presented Buffalo with quite a few problems.
Yeah, it sure did. And you know,
come on, Cleveland Browns.
Kareem Hunt is a lead blocker for Chubb, but he's a versatile guy.
Throw the ball.
Steps through pressure.
Throw it away.
Mark Barron applying the pressure and the heat on Mayfield.
Well, they get the first down. They're at midfield, and Freddie Kitchens dials up a deep shot. He wants to take a play and see if he can't get another big play down the field. I like the thinking there. This is an offensive line, however, that has had some problems, especially out there on the edges with those tackles. And so against this edge rush, talking about T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree, that's quite a task for anybody to hold up against them, and not many have.
Good throw, Hunt. They close down in a hurry. Devin Bush, the rookie, is having a strong
Yes.
his NFL career out there to make the stop after a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, you start looking at this right now, Joe, with 3rd down, and just what exactly is the rookie Austin Seibert's range? You know, he's only, his longest kick this year that he's made is 48 yards. And that's the 30-yard line. Obviously, he has more range than that, but just how much?
61-yard try from here. Mayfield bangs off a couple of bodies, throws, and the pass incomplete. But Darryl
Fiddlesticks.
pressured by Vince Williams. And it's 4th down and 7. Looks like TJ Watt is banged up. He's playing like an all-pro, as you mentioned, and he's hurt going to the sideline.
Yeah, well, it's 3-man rush. And because of the pressure by TJ Watt, he's the one who's able to disrupt Baker Mayfield, but he gets banged up in the process. Boy, he's a heck of a player, isn't he?
Just keeps on coming after the quarterback. He's got 9.5 sacks. He's got 3 fumble recoveries. He's got 8.5 sacks over his last 6 games. A Pro Bowler last year. Ends up in the end zone off the foot of Jamie Gillen. And with that, only a net of 23 yards of field position. 7-0 Cleveland.
When I think of what my imagination looks like, I mean, wow. The surface is a tool that helps me realize beautiful ideas.
Trying to mess with your self-expression, but I've learned a lesson that stressing and obsessing about somebody else is no fun. And snakes and stones never broke my bones, so
Alexa, play the new Taylor Swift on Amazon Music.
he needs a calm down.